Hey guys, I'm Allison. I'm the Pampered Wife. I have some more empties for you today. I thought I would do them every month. I've got to get better about it because what happens is they accumulate and then somehow I get intimidated by them. I feel like there's too much stuff. I review all things clean beauty on my channel. If you are new here, welcome. I'd love to have you subscribe. Please like this video if you enjoyed at any point. I post new videos every Monday and sometimes an additional video on Wednesdays. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. This is the bag of empties and why I felt overwhelmed. Typically I go through, I kind of organize them, I see what I wanna talk about, but I was just so overwhelmed recently by them. And I know that's silly, I get it, but I'm just gonna reach in, pull something out and talk about it and we'll just see how that goes. Biggest first, I guess. This is Nature's Gate Body Wash, pomegranate and sunflower scent. And vegan, gluten-free, paraben-free, no nasties. I got this at the grocery store. Giving it a quick smell. It's a really nice, lighter, fruity scent. And by light, I mean not at all overpowering. It doesn't linger. When I get out of the shower, the whole bathroom doesn't smell overpoweringly of this. It was nice. It was perfectly fine. Nothing phenomenal. Wasn't super stripping or didn't leave my skin feeling oily either. It was fine. My son has asked me not to repurchase it. I guess maybe it didn't foam as much as he would like, but it certainly was enjoyable as far as I'm concerned. I would repurchase it if I were at the grocery store or didn't have something else going on. That's my washing machine in the background. You will also hear my son screaming on his video game sometimes. You might hear my husband mumbling, and of course you might hear the dog snorting or groaning. So we've just got everything going on here today per usual because everyone's home all the time right now, right? The Vapor Beauty Mesmerized Mascara. I recently did a video on this. I will link it below. Here's the wand. This mascara was really nice for an everyday look. You could build it up some. It was a little volumizing, a little lengthening, looked really nice, and there's no scent. It's a nice clean mascara. The only thing is it doesn't really last more than about 4 hours. After that, you will end up with a dusting under your eyes. So if you're looking for something to wear short term or have really sensitive eyes and just have a hard time finding products, this might be a good option for you. For me, I will not repurchase it because it just flakes and I don't want to have to look in the mirror and check myself throughout the day to make sure I look like I haven't been crying, especially when I haven't been crying. This is another purchase from the grocery store. This is the Acure Ultra-Hydrating Body Lotion. It's fragrance free. This is another one that was fine. I would certainly pick it up if I were in need of, sorry, that was the washing machine. If I were in need of a body lotion and just, were running to the store, didn't have time to place a special order or didn't have something already backed up in my stockpile. Yeah, it was unscented. It was a thinner consistency. It did a little moisturizing, nothing great, nothing too creamy, but fine to use when you get out of the shower. Maybe if you have oilier skin or you aren't in a super dry climate like where I live in Colorado, this might be a good option. This is the Medicine Mama's Sweet Bee Magic. I loved this. There's quite a bit left. I think I'm gonna send it to someone else. I don't know quite what's happened. This is sort of a replacement for petroleum jelly, but a natural version. It's an all-in-one healing skin cream is what it's called. And it really was, but something happened along the way and it started to make me sneeze every time I used it. I use it on my lips, I use it on my face, I use it on my knuckles. Speaking of which, if you're wondering what this is, I had 2 glasses of wine last night and decided that would be a perfect time to add some more layers to my hair. Clearly it did not turn out well. Luckily I have wavy hair so you can't tell so much what I've done, and luckily I didn't injure myself too badly, and I have a husband who's really good at bandaging and taking care of me. So anyway, back to the Medicine Mama's Bee Magic. The ingredients are organic olive fruit oil, beeswax, honey, propolis, bee pollen, and royal jelly. I have allergies to pollen. I mean, maybe that's the problem for me. It would make sense. So I'm gonna pass this on, but it's really great and I highly recommend it. if you're looking for something to replace your petroleum jelly or Vaseline, this is really great. This is a product I got in a Pettifor box. This is the Andalou Shower Gel in the scent Citrus Sunflower. This was nice. I would certainly be happy if I got it again. I prefer bar soap, so I wouldn't repurchase it, but if you're in the market for a body wash, it lathers nicely, smells nice, works well, you know, I have nothing bad to say about it. The Mighty Patch. These are available at Target. I get mine at the Detox Market. These are, well, they have it on here, your blemish hero. You put them on top of your pimple. When it's come to a head, you put it on your pimple, leave it on for at least 6 hours. It basically sucks the liquid out of it and leaves it nice and flat. It doesn't necessarily 100% heal it, but it does certainly reduce the amount of time you're gonna have the blemish. And I've repurchased these before. I will again. I have some in my cabinet right now. I think this is a great product. Almost natural nail polish remover. I got this at a natural beauty store. No acetone, thiacetate, harsh odor, cruelty-free, leak-proof top, made in the USA. Honestly, I couldn't tell a difference between this and traditional nail polish remover. It does have methyl acetate as the first ingredients. I don't know if that's the same ingredient that's used in most traditional nail polish removers. I just haven't done the research. You're welcome to. I do know where I bought this. They have some pretty strict requirements for what they'll consider selling. So I felt comfortable buying this and using it. It worked great. It really did. The only thing I would say, the only difference I noticed was I would saturate the cotton ball or just put some on a cotton ball, and then I'd hold it on my nail for a few seconds before I started wiping. It wouldn't just wipe off immediately, but if I held it on my nail to remove the nail polish, it removed all of it. It did a great job. It may have taken a little more effort or a little more time, but yeah, I definitely recommend this, and I have repurchased this, and I'm sure I will again. The Drunk Elephant TLC Happy Scalp Scrub. I have repurchased it. If you've seen any of my reviews, you know I love this stuff. It's great for an oily scalp. It's great for product buildup. It's great for a dry, flaky scalp. It's a creamier product. You put it on when your hair is dry, rub it in, let it sit for 10 minutes, or I've left it on for up to an hour, and it really helps with flakes. It also doesn't dry out my hair like some of the scalp scrubs that I've tried before that leave my hair really dry. This does not do that. Actually, my hair looks and feels better after I use it. It's just amazing. Everyone I've recommended it to for any purpose has absolutely loved it. Highly recommend it. This is the Cora Organics. It's so reflective, I'm having a hard time seeing what it's called. Turmeric Brightening and Exfoliating Mask. I really liked this. It has a beautiful peppermint scent, kind of mixed with baby lotion is how I would describe it. Sounds odd, but it's really nice. It is actually turmeric colored, if you can see that. Anyway, there are physical exfoliating properties to it. It is cooling when you put it on, and it dries down, and then you add water to it and rub it around. You don't want to rub it around dry. That's just too abrasive for most skin types. It really works. My skin looked really nice afterwards. And yeah, I recommend this one. Really nice, you know, all organic, natural ingredients. This, I'm missing the top in here. This is the Lila Be A Glow Face Mist. And I talked about this in my disappointments for 2020. It is lavender scented, which is my fault because I don't like lavender. But aside from me not liking the scent, I just didn't feel it did anything other than smell nice if you like lavender. I just didn't find it moisturized or it did anything really special. So the trial size is $16 and the full size is something like $48. I would not recommend this one. But it is nice glass packaging, and maybe someone would enjoy, you know, reusing this pump if you need a little mister. I got this in a Pettifor box. This is the Takasumi Detox from Kaya Naturals, and it's a charcoal deodorant. The scent is Sakura Blossom. I really liked the scent. It didn't overpower me. It didn't really linger. I didn't notice it constantly throughout the day, but it did do a nice job of deodorizing. It was it was a stick deodorant, but it was like a wetter formula, if that makes sense. It almost melted a little when I would go to put it on, and it was okay. I am not going to repurchase this one. I wouldn't recommend it. It's definitely not the worst I've tried in clean beauty. It wasn't a favorite. This guy. This is the Alpine Beauty Wild Crafted Plant Genius Creamy Bubbling Cleanser. It's beautiful. If you can see, it was laying, on its side like that. If you can see, it has a pearlescence to it. It's a glass bottle. The packaging is really pretty. It's a beautiful presentation sitting on the counter. I did not find it to be bubbly. I didn't find anything about it to be anything. I haven't heard a lot of raves about this, although this brand has taken off, seems to be wildly popular. I was just not impressed. You do apply it to dry skin, circular motions, add water to it, and then it's supposed to foam up or be bubbly. It was just joyless for me. I did not enjoy using it. I actually couldn't wait to finish it. It was fine. It did an okay job cleaning. I didn't notice anything special about it, and I believe it's quite expensive. So this, other than looking pretty, I really have nothing good to say about it. I think I'm just gonna do a few more. I kind of want to wind this up, not make it too long. I'm looking at the time over there. This is another Pettivore product. This is Skin Owl Maki Berry Drops Restorative Face Oil. I feel like I haven't really had a lot of great reviews now that I'm looking at everything that I've talked about. This is another one. Let me start by saying different oils work for different skin types. I have normal to dry and have created myself some sensitive skin, which maybe I'll do a video on that, of how I've wrecked my skin barrier, but this was fine. I didn't find it to be especially slick, so if I wanted to do something like the facial gua sha, if I wanted to do something like gua sha, I could, but it wasn't super good. Didn't sink into my skin to be super moisturizing. It just created a barrier on my face. So I did use it all up. There was absolutely nothing wrong with it. It was just fine. I just didn't notice anything beneficial for me. Let's end on a high note. This is the Marie Veronique Vitamin C and E and Ferulic Serum. This would be for hyperpigmentation, dark spots, collagen renewal, cell turnover, antioxidants. This is a bit expensive, but holy cow, it's fantastic. It definitely does its job. I will most likely be repurchasing this one. I have a couple of favorites. This is definitely up there. Highly, highly recommend it. I had a pretty bad melasma spot right here, and it just always looked like I had brow product, but it wasn't. It was melasma. It was just a dark sunspot because I take estrogen, and when you take estrogen, you're more sensitive to getting sunspots. So anyway, I've been using vitamin C for a couple years now. This got rid of it. Like, I don't see it. I'm sure it could come back, but this worked. Holy cow. So yeah, ending on a high note, I highly recommend this one. Let me know if you have any questions about any of the products I've reviewed. I tried to do a Valentine's Day kind of look. I don't know that it went well, but like I tell my sister, it's just makeup, it's just for fun. You can wash it off and start over, or start again another day. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, that you'll go play with some makeup or skincare or clean beauty. I hope you find some time to pamper yourself today. Bye.